Hello everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to the third episode of my UHC Skyblock playthrough. Thank you once again for the amount of support you showed in the previous episode, reaching nearly 600 likes, which is really nice of you guys. And of course, if you are hyped for more UHC Skyblock, do be sure to drop a like rating. Now, today we are going to head over to the snow island because you guys very correctly pointed out the fact that I could go ahead and make myself a snow golem if I make myself a shovel and grab some snow blocks. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves some sticks first of all, and let's go ahead and make that into a shovel. There we go, good old shovel will do the job real nice. Alright, so what we need to do now is head over to the snow island, which is way over here. And yeah, one thing that will be pretty interesting to find out is where exactly does the taiga biome technically start? Because obviously once we start coming across snowfall, that is when the, that's when the taiga biome is going to come into effect. Okay, so here we go, making our way over. No sign of snow just yet. Although, oh, no. Oh, really? You stopped raining on me just there? Are you for real, man? What the heck? Oh, no, man. I just wasted a bunch of hunger getting over here. What the... Do you know what, Minecraft? Sometimes you are so trolly, it is unbelievable, man. Holy poop sack. Good lord above. But anyways, guys, in today's episode, we are once again going to be exploring some more of the other islands. And one thing that will be interesting to try out is where exactly is the end portal? Because I would assume that there's going to be an end portal somewhere, because obviously one of the challenges is to get to the end, but where exactly the end portal is something I genuinely have no idea about. So yeah, and one other thing I might want to try and do either in today's episode or certainly, between episodes is to try and make all of these bridges completely centralized. So, we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks there. So we've got ourselves a double bridge in the center here, which is the exact center of this island. So yeah, and it pretty much goes for the rest of the bridges as well. Obviously, this one I'm probably going to tear down and replace so it's half a block down. So obviously no mobs can spawn on it. So yeah. Oh, hey, check it out. We've got ourselves a pumpkin. Huh. Alright, well, there we go, my friends. We've got ourselves a pumpkin. I'll take that any day. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm actually going to go ahead. I am going to go ahead and plant a little row right here. So there we go. Let's go ahead and get 3 of them. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go. So we've now got ourselves pretty much an established melon farm at this point, which is very cool indeed. Alright, and one thing I am going to start doing is making sure I have a water bucket on me at all times, because if I don't, then there is a possibility that I might go ahead and mess up, and obviously, we might wind up dying, which of course is something I do not want to have happen. And one thing I'm starting to realise, it is now becoming nighttime, so actually my plans about going to other islands, I don't think is going to come to fruition until the next morning. So, I am thinking... what is Python thinking? I'm thinking of making some sort of mob drop trap farm. Because it's one of the quintessential things for Skyblock. It is a great way of getting bones, zombie flesh, arrows, redstone from witches, string for wool and therefore a bed. A mob drop trap farm is simply going to be one of the best things we can make in this series. And it is something I definitely do want to try and make. So yeah, I think what I'm going to go and do is start off by doing a whole bunch of cobblejacking, get myself a bunch of materials, and then we are going to go ahead and make a start on a bit of a mob drop trap farm. And yes, I'm aware there was a squeak, but get off my back, man. I'm 21 years old and it's the morning, so yeah, morning voice, morning squeaky voice. Yeah, stuff. I'm not making excuses or anything. Shut up! Alright guys, so after an entire night of cobblejacking, I've got myself just over 7 stacks of cobblestone, which is very nice, it has to be said. So, we need to try and think of a location to put ourselves this mob drop trap. So, I'm thinking maybe we could kind of kill 1.5 birds with 1 stone. Half a bird being we make our... start making our way over to the Mushroom Island. And then the other full stone is going to be, of course, the mob drop trap itself. So, yeah, and check it out, guys. We've got ourselves a tree, which is awesome. Right, and you're going to give me... Really? 1 seed again? Are you for real? Jeez, man, that's terrible. But, well, the fact of the matter is I can now go ahead and make myself some cookies, which is kind of nice. There we go. Or biscuits, because I've got the English UK language pack on. They call them biscuits instead of cookies, apparently. No idea what that is, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, we've got ourselves some cobblestone slabs, and where's the center? This is where the center is, so 2 blocks. So we need to go ahead and head over in... Oh, really? I took 4 damage? Damn, dude, I didn't really want to do that, I'll be honest. But now we're down to 6 hearts. That was really careless, actually. Why did I take 4 damage there? That was really weird. 1 block, 2 block, 2.5 blocks. There's only a 2.5 block fall. And yet you could survive a 3 block fall without taking any damage. Unless I fell off one of these, in which case, actually, yeah, that might make sense. Ah, dang it. Well, whatever the case, I've been a complete and utter dingus, so that's great. Anyway, I need to go ahead and make this platform 24 blocks, at least 24 blocks anyway, and obviously we've already got 1 out, so we need 23 more blocks, and then any blocks after that is where mobs could start spawning, and obviously we're going to put it in the air, so mobs could spawn in the air, they'll fall down to 1 central column, and then we could just go ahead and kill them. If we had access to iron and redstone, which... Iron is going to be a little bit harder to get because obviously you can get that as a rare drop from zombies, and redstone is pretty easily obtainable in my opinion from witches. But if we had access to pistons, I'd be able to make it a toggleable XP / normal mob drop trap farm. So I think I'm going to go for a normal mob drop trap farm just so we can get ourselves a bunch of drops, and then later on, if we have the option available to us, we are going to make ourselves a toggleable mob farm, or upgrade the one to make it toggleable. So yeah, okay. Sweet, so in the meantime, I need to go ahead and make a bit of a platform. So, let's go ahead and make ourselves a platform, and then we will begin on the mob drop trap itself. Alrighty guys, so it's now night time again, which means I've had to stop work on this thing, because otherwise, you know, when I come back here, there's a chance of mob spawning over there. But yeah, this is the progress I've made so far. As you can see, we've got the platform done, we've got ourselves some surrounding fences. At long last, you know, we're starting to make a... we're starting to make a start on the old, you know, putting fences around the place. And you can see also over here, I started putting in some solid blocks around these corners here. And again, that's going to be where fences are going to wind up going. And yeah, I got myself a little bit more wood. So yeah, we're not looking so bad right now, honestly. We're looking pretty good. So yeah, and also I've gone ahead and I've started demolishing some of the blocks that I don't really need. As you can see, you know, we've got the dirt blocks that were here. They're now inside the chest. Well, actually now they're in the chest. And yeah, basically in a nutshell, we are doing pretty well for ourselves right now. There appears to be a creeper over there. It's not really too useful as going ahead and going into battle with him, so I don't see a reason to do that. So yeah, I think in the meantime what I want to try and do is I want to try and work on this here farm. So I'm thinking what we go and do real quick is we make a very temporary infinite water source, perhaps over here. I mean, I don't see a reason why not, right? So let's just go ahead and fill this in and then get a little bit of a swimming pool kind of dealio. And a boof, you go right there. And let's grab another one. And a boof, you go right there. Alright, infinite water source. Sweet! Alright, so let's go ahead and I'll pick another one out because why not? And what we're going to go and do is we're going to mine this out. And like I said before, we are going to be mining out this entire bridge as well. There's a few mobs on there. There's a zombie. There's a couple creepers. None of them are, again, too useful to us. The zombie might be useful. He might give us like an iron ingot or something, in which case I could make a piston, but... you know, there just doesn't seem to be any point in me going ahead and trying to take him on. Zombie flesh is good, I guess, but again, I don't really see a need to get it, so... yeah, I'm thinking we go ahead and leave them alone and we continue working on our own thing. You know what they say, you know, if they're not doing anything to me, there's no need to kill them. Just minding my own business and they're minding their own business, which is, you know, fair enough. Completely fair enough. Alright, cool, man. Alright, so yeah, we've got ourselves a decent amount of cocoa beans now, which is kind of nice. And look at all the grass we have now as well. It's amazing, man. So we can now go ahead and grab ourselves a bunch of sugarcane out, and we can get on with getting the sugarcane plantation back up and going. We of course have pumpkin seeds. We have a jungle sapling. We could potentially make a mini forest over here. But then again, this is here, isn't it? So I'm not entirely sure that's going to be a very good idea. I don't know, man. I just don't even know. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go and plant you there. I'm going to plant you there. And for no reason whatsoever, I'm going to place another one here. Wait, you can plant them on farmland? Wait, what the heck? Go on, get out of it. There we go. Boof! That's what I wanted to see. Alright, so we've got 3 types of wood on this right now, which is very, very cool. And like I said, we need to go ahead and try to figure out how exactly to do the water system. We need to try and get underneath. This could prove to be a fatal error. If we get this wrong, we're dead. Alright, here we go, guys. Are you ready? We're going to go ahead, place that right there. We're going to go underneath. We're going to try and put a slab underneath this slab, okay? Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's be careful. Be super, super careful. Alright, get back up and then take the water out. I've made the fatal mistake of taking water out while I was still in it before. And, well, you can imagine how that ended. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, check it out. We've got ourselves an underneath section, which is awesome. We do need to try and savor every single bit of dirt that we can get, because obviously dirt is a rare commodity and is not renewable. I mean, yes, we can make ourselves coarse dirt, but even that's not renewable. I mean, we still have a limited amount of dirt, and dirt is used in the recipe for coarse dirt. So, for those of you guys saying that we have an infinite supply of coarse dirt, no, we don't. We really don't. So, yeah. I mean, unless there's dirt in, like, the nether, which I highly doubt, because in, you know, normal Minecraft, it's not there. You know, we're not going to get ourselves an infinite supply of coarse dirt. So, yeah. I mean, we could certainly get more. That'd be cool. But yeah, you get what I'm saying, basically. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue on with getting ourselves some crops going, shall we? Oh, I see you, zombie flesh, and actually quite a lot of other stuff. I'm gonna go and grab it all. Alright, is this spider gonna be neutral? Hello? Are you neutral? Hi? Hi? You okay there, buddy? I don't like it when you look at me like that, man. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come up. And I'm gonna kick your butt. Okay. Alright, so here's what's gonna go down. We are going to put that right there. And we're going to put this right here. And you won't be able to get through, sucker! What you gonna... Ah! It got through!